Hello. Hope you all are having a great day. I just wanted to kind of review a few things that have happened this week that I just haven't had a chance to record or just didn't record or forgot to record or whatever. You can tell I'm a little red. I was out in the sun today and got pretty burnt. So praying that the burn will go away. And so kind of like recapping some stuff this week. I was trying to just pray for people as I saw them and lay hands on people as I saw them. So let me I don't think I've recorded a video since last Friday almost. So I'm just going to start from there. Last Saturday night, went and listened to the Rileys play and the great music, if you haven't listened to them. And while I was out there, there was a girl. I walk in, and there is somebody in the handicap spot at the well. And I go, all right, somebody's in here. I can pray for him. This is going to be great. So I get in there, and I am walking up to the counter to order some coffee and some food. And there's this lady sitting back there, and she is she's an older lady, and our eyes catch. And so I'm back and forth, and I am having to order, but then I go, okay, I'm coming back, I'm gonna come get to you, and we're gonna talk. So I walk over there, I'm like, hey, how's it going? And anybody got any pain in their body? Would love to pray for you. And everybody looks at me like, don't know about that, that's kind of weird. Don't know why you're asking. And so, the mom says to her mom, which was the older lady, said, don't you have pain in your hip? And she's like, no, I don't have any pain in my hip. So, and then they point to a girl with their shoulder, and then the younger boy goes, hey, I got pain in my knee. So I'm like, well, who wants to get prayed for first? So the younger boy's like, hey, I'm in. Let pray for me. So I lay hands on I ask his dad. I look at his dad because I just feel like there's an adult there that I need to check with the adult. And so I look at the dad. I was like, hey, can I pray for him and put my hand on his knee? The dad gives me the okay. So I put my hand on his knee, pray for him. He's like, whoa, dude, it feels better. Yeah, the pain's gone. Cool. I was like, all the way gone? Yeah, no, I'm good. So then I pray for the girl. And she asked if I could put my hand on her shoulder because this was hurting. And nothing happens there right then. And then I pray for the lady with the hip, and nothing happens there either. So I'm just praying that the Lord will heal them, and that they're better now, and that they go, wow, Jesus healed me. So moving on to the week. And going into the office, there's a couple of people that I see that have some pain, and I pray for them real quick. One lady, after I prayed for her, ran into the building real quick, and then I prayed for another lady, and not sure if anything happened with either of those two right then. But I'm laying hands on them. I'm gonna pray for people to get better. One of my coworkers, she broke her toe. I keep asking to pray for her. She just kind of ignores it, so which is fine. My other coworker, he had his foot was hurting, plantar fasciitis, and he had some tooth pain. So I prayed for him and asked him if I could pray for him. He said yes, and so I prayed for him, and he's like, dude, my foot actually feels a little better. So that was cool. And not sure about the tooth, but he was walking down, and so I'll probably check up with him again to see how those are going next week. And then prayed for this girl named this new girl, and she had cystic fibrosis, and so I was praying for her. I think I'm gonna pray for her again and for these other people again if I get the chance. And she got a cough that just doesn't go away, so hopefully we'll see that her get better soon. And then let's see, so that was just yesterday. Thursday? Yeah, it was yesterday. So today, Friday, I don't know. I don't think so. Last thing that I remember here was just I was going to get a ice cream cone because like my body is hot right now from the sunburn, and I go one place and they're closed, so I go over here to McDonald's to pick a vanilla cone up. And I asked the lady oh yeah, I totally forgot about this. Okay, I'm gonna backtrack. Okay, I needed food because I was running behind because I'd been like putting like 400 gallons of aloe vera on my legs, and so I stopped at Jack in the Box, and there was this lady there so I started asking people at drive-thrus and waitresses and waiters and everybody, hey, you got any pain in your body? So I asked the one at Jack in the Box. She said, yeah, my back hurts, and so I asked if I could take a hand, so I prayed for her, and she said the pain was still there. So, and then I think I asked if I could pray again. I'm not sure if I got to or not. I can't remember. So, okay, backtrack to the ice cream cone. Get an ice cream cone, and I see this dude. He's walking with a limp. So, by the McDonald's up here on the right. And as he's walking, I'm like, Lord, help me to get to him before he gets too far. And there's a couple people in front of me, and I eventually make it my way over. And as I'm driving by, he's like right here getting into his car. And I'm like, hey, I roll down my window. Hey, dude, you got a limp? You hurting? And he's like, what? I was like, you're limp. You look like you're limping. You hurt. He's like, no, dude, it's my back. And I said, hey, well, can I pray for you to get better? And he's like, yeah. So his name was Leon, and prayed for him and just took his hand and started praying for him to get better. And like, he's like, yeah, dude, it feels a little better. Like, this is cool. Feels good. You kind of move around a little bit. And I was like, well, hey, is it all the way gone? It's like, you're not kidding with me, right? Like, it's better. And do you want me to pray again? You know? So he's like, no, it feels good. He's like, I was just going to go over here to the 7-Eleven to pick up some Tylenol or something for my pain. I think this prayer was just what I needed. So praise the Lord for that. That's awesome. Praise the Lord for Leon. So something interesting, the last couple of people I prayed for, like they keep their eyes open and like they look right at me. They're like, I'm like, what do I do? Do I look back at them in the eyeballs and like we're like eyeball staring contest? I just don't, like, I don't know. It's just interesting. So for people that see this someday, yep, it feels a little interesting. So I've been hearing people say when they pray they just keep their eyes open, or they, So I've been keeping my eyes open, but I've been like looking at that part of the body that needs healing. So, and then I look up at them and like I don't know. It's interesting. It's fascinating, and so it's been a journey. So yeah, and I got to pray for this guy named Eric. I haven't posted that video yet, but it's going to be posted in just a minute. So prayed for him. He let me video him, and we didn't see anything happen right then. So just encouragement to people to keep praying for people. Yeah, something else too. While I was at worship tonight, which has been super cool going to worship all the time. I love it. It's so awesome. The Lord shows you cool stuff. I have been wanting to, like, I think I posted like a couple days ago about words of knowledge, and so I was praying today and this few minutes ago at the worship and going, Lord, like, I want to know you. I want to experience you. I want to hear your voice. Like, I want your heart. I want who you are. Like hook me up with all that you are. And it was like the Lord was showing me in a moment that he was like, Brian, you've been praying for people, praying for healing, and you're wanting to see cool stuff. And like, you are remembering that relationship is important, but like, it was kind of like he was saying, sorry, I'm popping my foot if you heard that. It was like he was saying, Brian, everything still stems from me in my relationship with you, in our relationship. And so, yeah, I got to know Jesus. I got to know him more. I got to, like, be in tune with him or something. Like, Jesus was so in tune with the Father. Like, I know he's God, you know, but there were, like, there's stuff I just don't understand yet. And I pray that the Lord will reveal to me all that stuff and how much he loves me and like laying hands on people and loving people, and that the people would experience God's love in their lives. So, yeah, just going to keep going after it and after the Lord, and that he will show himself to me, and that I will know him and he will know me, and that love will just abound more and more in my life and in the lives of the people I meet. And yeah, I don't know if I've shared this yet either, but I feel like, wouldn't it be awesome if, and this might be part of where it stems from, okay? So 2 parts on this. Wouldn't it be awesome if Dallas-Fort Worth area was known as a place where there weren't sick people? Because the believers were laying hands on everybody and everybody was getting healed. Because everybody believed God and his word and what he said. That would be awesome. So that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping to just lay hands on people. And everybody starts laying hands on people. And like the world is waiting for the sons of God to show up. So, yeah, that'd be awesome. And that's, I think, part of what the Lord was like tying in with that with me was like, Brian, like that's my heart. But also, like, my heart is my people knowing me and loving me and being in relationship with me. So, I don't know, working out the thoughts here, and we'll see what happens, and we'll see what the Lord continues to show me and reveal to me. And I'm just praying for cool stuff to happen and God to be glorified and relationship and love. And there's just so much. And it's going to be great. So blessings to you all. Go forth and like raise the dead.